Okay, this is a serious question for moms, parents, anyone who wants to be a parent, or anyone that wants to put their 2 cents in. I want to know how you guys would handle it and if you think I handled it correctly. My daughter is in 5th grade. I know this is a terrible time for girls. They're like all 11, going through all these changes emotionally, hormonally. There's this one girl in her class that's really, really mean. She told Ella they had this like thing where they were running for election, and she was like, I'm really glad you're not running, because if you were running, you would have lost and you would have cried about it and I would have made fun of you. Ella came home from school, told me that, and I was like, just ignore her. It's okay. Then at the beginning of this week, there was a girl, that girl, who used a derogatory term towards another girl and called her the N-word. Ella was like, you can't say that. You can't talk to people like that. Do not ever do that again. Dean called me, told me, she was like, Ella's not in trouble. I'm just letting you know the situation. I'm just gonna make sure all the girls are separated. She stuck up for her friend. She did great. Today at recess, they were playing on something. This girl told Ella to move. Ella was like, no, I'm not moving. The girl pushes her and then punches her. So Ella full fist punches her across the face and pulls her down with her ponytail, and she goes, you don't get to touch me like that. The school calls me. They tell me they have this all on camera, and they were like, unfortunately, because Ella did physically fight back, she is in school suspension for the rest of the day. They were like, the other girl is in trouble as well. But I have always taught my daughter that if someone hurts you, you need to stand up for yourself. I don't believe physical violence is always the answer. But if someone is pushing you and punching you, yes, I expect you to stand up for yourself. I didn't want to have her sit and rot in school suspension all day, so I went and I picked her up and I brought her home. I am fully aware some people will not agree with my parenting on this, but I feel like my daughter is outspoken. She stands up for people and she stands up for herself, and that's not a trait I want to take away from her. I don't think it should get violent ever again, but I just want to know, what would you guys do? The dean said they have this whole incident on video. They have the girl pushing and hitting Ella standing up and punching her and then pulling her hair, but she was like, we do have the video of the girl hitting Ella first, or pushing Ella first. And I said, I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna come get her. I don't want her sitting in school suspension for sticking up for herself. She was like, okay, totally understandable. School is being very supportive of my decisions as a parent and supporting her as well. I think that they just have to punish both sides of it now, which I understand, kind of, sort of.